tell you what, it's cold in this wind today, isn't it? Jesus, wept. I need to get back in the truck, mate, get the climate control on. One of the lads like, oh, I don't want a big long aerial because it's going to ding off my front arm. And that was basically Sans moaning like he normally does. And if morning, Saturday the 7th of February, in the yard here this morning. Excuse me, I've been pressure washing, so I'm a bit dirty. We've got Rob out here at the moment from AgriComms. Got him in to put some two-way radios in. Heard him from Matthew actually, because he said that Eastern Farms run AgriComms systems. And yeah, we've always been wanting to get the two-way system in our tractors, and now we've got some new tractors. Seems like a right time to put them in. This is Sansy's tractor here. He'll use his with 7 Trents. He predominantly spreads with 7 Trent, and they run off two-way radio systems. So we just need to put their frequency in because you have a private channel, and that just helps the whole job tremendously, really, in terms of organisation, where he wants the lorries, etc., etc. And then also, we're going to have two. Well, we've had one 728 done. Need another one doing. And basically for the umbilical system. So when you're spreading and hose humping in the field, you just spend your life on the phone because you're constantly saying, oh, I want the pipe here, or is there a hole somewhere, I've lost pressure. It's just so much handier just to grab the microphone, sort of say what you want to say to the person on the hose humper, and even the pump man back at the lagoon. So yeah, we've done 4 tractors today. We're probably going to do another 4. And then probably do the combines as well, I reckon, before the summer. Yeah, and Rob's come in today, and yeah, he's done 2 tractors this morning. At the moment, he's just doing the 3rd one. He's got 1 more to do, and yeah, it's efficient, and yeah, can't really moan at it, really. So for everyone wanting to get in contact with Rob at AgriComms, that's their logo, phone number, email, and website, and then yeah, there's their handles there for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Well, X now, I suppose. And then just thought I'd show you, we're a bit worried about, well, not worried. One of the lads like, oh, I don't want a big long aerial because it's going to ding off my front arm. And that was basically Sans moaning like he normally does. And if you look up here, actually not a massive aerial. I quite like it. It's a bit subtle up there and out the way, and it's not going to ding on anything and tap against anything and annoy the operators or whatever. And yeah, I think it looks smart, to be fair. So on this tanker and on the other tanker, we've had some new stickers put on. The last ones, basically the digestate absolutely ate the life out of it, and they all peeled off. So we thought we'd do a trial run this year for the tankers last season. And if they stand up to the digestate and all what it goes through, then hopefully they'll be the stickers for the next tankers. And I think it makes them look smart, to be fair. I think it looks good on the side of the tankers, and it'd be nice to actually get a vinyl that's going to put up with everything that goes over the top of it. So,
morning, Rob from AgriComms. We're here down at Coxalls this morning to install 4 radios into 4 Fendt tractors. We're putting in digital two-way radios to help them communicate between tractors, tankers, just to make the job a bit more fluent. We've done this 7 to 8 this morning, so that's got a radio in. We've done a 939 so far, we've got 2 more to go. So I set up AgriComms about 4 years ago. That was off the back of farming myself, for my uncle, who's an agricultural contractor. It ties in quite well down here today because they do a lot of slurry spreading, and that's how I got the idea of starting AgriComms, with a lack of communication and failing phone signal. So we'll jump inside this 7 to 8 and I'll show you the radio we've installed. So this is the radio we've installed. We've got a centre-fed aerial outside near the roof. That creates its own ground, so it can go anywhere on the tractor and work 100% efficient. Perfect installs in these new Fendts because they've got the DIN slot, so it's nice, tidy install. These radios are digital, so with a digital you get longer range, crystal clear audio, and it has built-in AI noise cancelling. So when you've got a loud machine on the back, crystal clear when you're talking over the microphone. These are digital licensed two-way radios. So whereas the old radios and CBs, anyone could get onto them and you'd get a lot of sort of interference. These crystal clear, no interference, happy days. So with these radios, we've got some handheld radios that Coxalls are having. They'll link to these radios. So when they're escorting, when they're jumping in and out of pickups or other tractors that don't have radios, they've got one instantly. You can charge them with a USB-C charger, so they've always got connectivity in a cab wherever they go. So a bit more of a mobile solution. So if you're wanting to get your farming operation connected up with two-way radios, give us a call at AgriComms 01482 77 0075 and we can get your farm connected.
Morning everybody, Monday the 15th, is it? 15th of February. We're just here loading the sheep. They've finished grazing here at Burwell. This is the 4th Arctic to load today and we're nearly done. There'll be 500 on this decker. We've had 3 others go with 500 on and then we've got 1 more coming for the last 500. So they've done all right. So they're just taking them back to their yard, going to worm them, dip them, and then sort the fats out and bring back the ones that aren't fat yet back to Sawston, where we did the video of the turnips that weren't as good yet because they didn't come up till September. So we're going to finish a load more over there. So that's the plan of attack. So yeah, the first lorry's coming back in a minute for the last load. But it's worked like clockwork today, to be fair. We've had the Pratley out, which is their handling system. You can get about 500 in at a time, which produces enough for an Arctic, and this is the next Arctic load, just under about 460 left here to go on the last load. So yeah, happy days. It makes light work of it when you've got a dog, quad bike and a gator and a couple of trucks. So yeah, and plus we've got the hard track here that we put in 3 years ago, so the Arctics can just sit on here and we've managed to load them up. Lovely old job. Also, just while we're on a little update, the Quadtracs never sold at the Cheffin sale. They didn't make the reserve price, so the big one will be going traded into Sharman's for the new one. So we'll just take the trade-in price that we got offered by them for it, and the little one will be coming back and just advertised, or we might stick it back in the Cheffin's auction next month. Just see how it goes. If anybody is interested, wants to know a price on the 485, get in contact with us via WhatsApp, phone call or email, or WhatsApp, either or really. So yeah, that's a little update, and we'll show you. Matthew's got some footage of the auction last Monday. We were going to put it up on the last video, but we had the sand sprayer demo day, so we felt it was best to put that up. So we'll show you the auction, them going through. So no, thank you very much to Cheffins for trying your best for us, but unfortunately they didn't sell, which is a shame, but there we go, that's life. That's life. I'll tell you what, it's cold in this wind today, isn't it? Jesus, wet. I need to get back in the truck, mate, get the climate control on. So yeah, no, hopefully we're in for a dry week this week. Hopefully we don't get too much rain. I want to get spreading some solid cake on here, solid digestate, and get plough pressing ready for sugar beet, so that'll be ideal. Hopefully we'll get on with that at the end of the week. We're tipping back in lagoons today because we had a lot of rain yesterday, but hopefully later this week we'll get out and get some footage, and I'll try and get on a lorry and we'll get in the AD plant this week as well, me and Mad Matt. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled and we'll keep you updated with everything that's going on in the next week or two. So thank you very much and keep subscribing.